You've maybe heard that you can play hundreds of songs with just those 4 chords, but what if I told you there's a simple formula that unlocks playing every possible major and minor chord? In this video, I'll teach you this formula, and at the end, I'll share how you can get this free downloadable reference chart with 144 essential piano chords that will help you play any song you've ever wanted to play. Let's jump in. A chord is simply 2 or more notes played together. So this is a chord, or this is a chord. Chords can be played as a block, all at once, or the notes can be played one at a time, which is called a broken chord or an arpeggiated chord. To think about music in the simplest terms possible, you've got a melody, which is usually the part that is sung. I've heard there was a secret chord. And then the job of the chords is to support the melody. Put that together and you get music. I've heard there was a secret chord. The most common kind of chord is the triad, which is made up of 3 notes, a root, a third, and a fifth. The root is the foundation note of the chord. The root note is also what gives a chord its name. And this is called the third because it's the interval of a third above the root. 1, 2, 3. And this is called the fifth because it's a fifth above the root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Root, third, fifth. This chord or triad is called C major. C for the root of the chord, and major refers to the quality of the chord. The 2 most common chord qualities are major and minor. Notice the distinct color or character of each chord quality. Most people identify major as brighter and happier, while minor tends to have a darker, solemn, or sad feel. For a chord to have a major quality, it must have exactly 4 half steps between the root and the third. A half step is formed by any 2 keys immediately next to each other with no other key in between. So root and then count 1, 2, 3, 4 half steps. That gives us the third. And then count 3 more half steps, 1, 2, 3, to get the fifth of the chord. And boom, that creates a major chord. No matter what note we choose as our root, that's the formula. For example, if we wanted an E major chord, we start on E, then count up 4 half steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 more half steps, 1, 2, 3, root, third, fifth. That gives us an E major chord. It works for black keys too. What if we wanted E flat major? Start here on E flat, that's now our root. Count 4 half steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 3 more, 1, 2, 3. These 3 notes make an E flat major chord. And you can hear that quintessential major quality sound from any major chord. To make a chord minor, all we have to do is take the third of the major chord and lower it exactly 1 half step. So this is C minor. And you'll notice when we do that, now we have 1, 2, 3 half steps from the root to the third, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 half steps now from the third to the fifth. And that again works starting on any root. If we wanted an E minor, we can start on E, go 1, 2, 3 half steps, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Or let's try F sharp minor. Pause the video if you'd like to try and figure it out yourself. F sharp minor, we go 3 half steps, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 half steps. And that builds an F sharp minor chord. In a nutshell, a major chord always has a root, travel up 4 half steps, and then 3 half steps. And in minor, that is reverse. Root, go up 3 half steps, and then 4 half steps. That will build a minor chord. Here's a great first chord progression to learn. And try this on your own piano at home. With your right hand, you're just going to play a C major chord. You can use fingers 1, 3, and 5. Let 2 and 4 just float comfortably in the air to play that C major. Then come down to a G major. One reason this is so easy is they're all going to be white keys. Then just step up to A minor. There's that minor sound. Gives a little bit of color. And then you go down to an F major. C major, and go for 4 beats on each one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To take it to the next level, your left hand can play the root of each chord. Remember, the root is this bass bottom note in the triad, and it's the note that we call the chord by. So when we play C major, your left hand will play a C. 1, 2, 3. And it can play the B to make it sound a little more interesting if you want. Then G, 2, 3, 4. Then A minor, 2, 3, 4. Then F major, 2, 3, 4. And it's tradition in chord symbols, if you just see a plain capital letter by itself, you assume it's major. If you see a lowercase m after the letter, that means it's minor. And to have fun with this chord progression, just try out different rhythms. You could be... Just play around with it and see. You can do broken chords. Possibilities are endless. I'm just taking these same chords and you can do an infinite number of ways. The only limit is your imagination. Today I showed you how to build any major or minor chord, but that only gives you some of the many possible chords in music. That's where my free ultimate piano chord chart can help you out. It features 144 of the most commonly used piano chords in music, including seventh chords, diminished, augmented, and sus chords. Best of all, it's free to download from the Hoffman Academy website. Simply use the link provided to download your own free copy. I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching, and happy playing.